What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm Nick, and this has got, wait a minute. Hold on, you got something in the way. Get this right here, hold on. How'd that get there? What's up, everybody? I'm Nick. Welcome to my channel, Got Studs, where we're cutting through the BS with building. So congratulations, you've made it to the blue tape stage, where everything looks finished until you look a little closer. And on this video, I'm gonna show you what blue tape actually means on your home building project. Okay, what is the deal with blue tape on job sites, specifically homes, custom homes, production homes? What is it? What is it you're trying to do when you're putting this stuff all over the walls, cabinets, doors, refrigerators, windows, stucco, you name it? It's communication. It's basically saying to the builder, the superintendent, the trades on the job site, take another look here. Used correctly, it's to make sure that the small things on a job aren't missed or overlooked. But used wrong, it's like yelling in a crowded room. Nobody's gonna hear you. Remember, this doesn't fix anything. It's just telling the right person where to look. It's a tool for clarity, not conflict. Because over preaching kills communication. I said over taping kills communication. So as you can see from behind me, this house is finished. We're gonna hand over the keys to the homeowner tomorrow. Now, we're gonna walk through the punch list that we created a few weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago, and had I taken video of that, you would have seen little pieces of blue tape everywhere. This is just a communication tool. It allows other trades to come in and to reference what we're talking about, especially when it comes to the very small, tiny details like the painters and the drywallers and the cabinet installers and the tile installers, pretty much all the finished products that you see on a completed house. Where we were talking about the tension tends to build up on these projects is a homeowner might see the home looking something like this, knowing we're not quite finished yet. We might have a couple more weeks left to do. We might have a couple more inspections to get through, but they're coming and doing what they call a pre-walk. And we get it. You're home, it's almost done. You've been waiting. The project's been probably over 12, 14 months long. The anticipation of getting in and getting your keys and be able to start decorating it. And you just want every little detail to be perfect. As the superintendent on the job site, I want the home to be of the highest quality standards when we hand the home over to you. Let me tell you what's happening from my perspective. I need all the big things in the home to be finished before I can focus down on the little things. So before I go in and address a hole in drywall, or some paint that's been chipped off, or a tile that's been chipped, or flooring that's messed up, understand that I'm probably walking around this job, taking mental notes, logging this stuff. For me, there's a sequence to things. Everything has to happen before something else can happen, right? So yes, there might be a hole in the drywall, but I probably have already had a dozen conversations with an electrician, and we talked about an outlet that needs to move, or a plumber that a pipe got hit. So I know that there's gonna be more drywall damage that needs to be done, or drywall holes that need to be made in order for those trades to come in and correct or fix what they need to correct and fix. And I will hold off before I bring the drywaller in and let him come in and finish everything all at one time. That's what helps save the friction between the builder and the trades. Instead of having to come in and fix every little tiny thing, whether it's their fault or my fault or nobody's fault, I'd rather them come in and try to bring them in at one time, if not at least a minimum amount of times, to correct their work. From the superintendent builder's perspective, we're looking at the big picture stuff, and we're going to narrow down into the little stuff, just like here at the end. So just like this house here behind me that's finished, where the homeowners are gonna take it over in just a couple, or actually tomorrow they're gonna take it over. We're gonna hand them the keys. This house was marked up with blue tape, but it was methodical. It was blue tape marked up as we did a walkthrough together. The homeowner didn't come in behind us and mark every single piece of imperfection on the wall with blue tape. And that brings me to my next point. We're not chasing perfection, we're chasing completion done right. If you stare at any wall or any cabinet or anything long enough, you're going to find something wrong with it. It goes back to an old saying that I use on every single job. The eye, it don't lie. Meaning if it looks right, it's probably right. If it looks wrong, it probably is wrong. As you get toward the end of your project, make sure you get with your builder or your superintendent who's in charge of your project and say, hey, look, it looks like our house is almost done, or we're getting very close to getting done. What can I expect in the next 10, 15, 20, 30 days? And let them lay it out for you. All right, listen, if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you can for me. It helps me out a ton. And if you've had some blue tape blues, or you had some stories that you'd like to share, go ahead and drop the comment below. I'd love to interact with you on some of those stories. Check in with me weekly where I'm gonna be dropping a video on all the pain points when it comes to building a home. And thank you for following along. Got studs? Well, we're cutting through the BS with building.